Let them speak. Review. Patterns 1 to 17. Please repeat or answer. Did you make him tell her to leave? How many of your friends plan on coming back? Will you be able to ask her if she wants to go? How did you like her party? How long has she been reading that? How many days has it been since she came? What was his mother like? When is the first time you got to meet her? How long have you got to be there? How many days a week is she able to stay with you? How long did you hear them fighting? What kind of candy did he bring to her? Didn't she ask you what you were going to do? Is it worth asking him to bring it? Was she interested in finding a new job? Didn't she tell you she had to get it? Didn't some of the children tell you they wanted to leave? Did he say he was satisfied you were coming? Will you be able to ask her if she's thinking of going? In how long is she supposed to be here? How long ago did you manage to get there? Are those pens the same as this pen? Did they all say they liked studying it? Did she say it tasted like they made it well? Doesn't it sound like they'll be leaving early? How long does she want to stay there for? How many hours ago did she finish reading it? Doesn't it feel like she is making excuses? Didn't you ask her to sit down there? There was no point doing that. Weren't some of them about to take it to her? Did she tell you she was interested in joining you? All they'd like to do is sit there. What type of beer does he enjoy drinking? Did you almost ask her to go out on a date? Who helped you all to carry it there? There was no use trying to convince her. She ought to let her go out with him. Did she say it was all right to change it? Isn't this cookie the same as that one? Were almost all of the people about to watch the movie? Did most of the girls ask you if you decided to move? Did she tell you where he tends to hang out? Did she ask you how often you have to take care of them? Does she feel that they don't like talking to her? For how many days is he supposed to teach there? Did she have difficulty asking her to leave? Was her car similar to your car? How long did it take her to understand it? Isn't it best to complete it now? Did he used to ask you if you would like to study English? How many months has she been feeling bad? Where did you ask her if she could go? Did he come back to ask you to go out tonight? Weren't you about to ask him if he planned on eating dinner with you? When was the last time you had the chance to eat Korean food? Didn't it look like he was having problems? Did he ask you how often you all get together? In how many days is she going to be visiting her? How many hours has it been since she dropped by? Did she keep on asking you to help her with it? What type of drinks does he like ordering at the bar? Did he stop you from giving her the money? How many weeks a year does he have a vacation? Did almost all of the students decide to take a trip together? How long has he been working? In how long will she begin staying there? She had better ask him if he wants to go with her. She ought to tell him that she won't probably go. She might not be able to understand that. Does it look like he decided to take it? There was nothing he could do but wait for her. What sort of food does she enjoy making? When would you rather stay there? Didn't she tell you she couldn't do it? How long ago did she ask you to get it? Were they all thinking of returning the new clothes? In how many years does she hope to get married? Did almost all of the kids get to eat the cake? Weren't you excited she was going to be there? Did they all ask her to come back again? When is the first time you went out on a date? Wasn't her ring almost the same as her wedding ring? Didn't you ask her where she bought that ring? How often is it all right to borrow her car? Did she say she was done studying English? Did it sound like she was excited to be there? How long have they all been talking for? Wasn't that the most expensive car? Did he say she made him madder? How many hours did it take to ride the bus there? How many of the students looked like they were having a good time? Did she get the opportunity to ask her if she went? When did she stop you from taking it home? How many months did he manage to live with them? Were you going to be asking him if he liked going there? In how long will you continue to work there? Didn't they all tell you what they did last night? When was the last time she ended up going there? Didn't most of the boys feel like talking to her? Is it all right if I take it back tonight? How many months a year does she get to live there? How many children had the chance to play there? How much money will she have to have? How is that job different from this one? Didn't they all pretend to like that movie? How long ago was she done exercising? Wasn't it exciting to meet her? Wasn't it exciting that you were able to meet her? When is the first time you needed to be there? Did most of the kids feel like going on a picnic? All they had to do was buy the food. They all might as well come back later. There was nothing she could do but eat hot dogs. How long ago did you get him to take her there? Does it sound like they are having problems? In how long will she be set to call him? How long were they too tired to work? She might not want to go with him. They ought to invite him to dinner. There was no use going to meet him. How long have you looked forward to meeting her? For how long did she enjoy talking to her? Won't she probably follow her? How many minutes has it been since he had to leave? Didn't some of them get the opportunity to practice? Does it look like she got jealous? When will it be all right if they come back? Didn't you tell her that you enjoyed being with her? How long ago did she ask you if you planned on going out? How long did it take to finish reading the book? Does she feel upset that you left? In how long will she start to work with him? Did almost all of the kids manage to see that movie? She might as well talk to them all. In how many minutes will you tell her to leave? When is the first time you realized that? Didn't she decide to make it for all of them? Did they all ask him to bring it back after 2 hours? Has it been 2 hours since you woke up? What should they have told him to bring? Weren't they all happy to see her again? How many days did she end up staying there for? What did you ask her to order at the restaurant? Wasn't that computer similar to that one? How many hours did she used to walk with him every day? How long ago did you see them all hugging? Did you stop them from kissing? How do you like her boyfriend? How often do you hope to stay there? How long ago did you hear her crying? When was the last time you got to see a movie? Are some of the movies worth seeing? Hasn't it been about 2 months since she got married? Didn't she sound sick? Did he tell you where he had to go yesterday? Is it all right to ask her if she can do it? Did he say he goes to talk to her about twice a week? In how many days will she start teaching all of them? Does he tend to give some of his money to all of his kids? How long ago did she tell you to stop doing that? Did he say he was used to speaking English? Who kept you from taking it to her? Did she say she almost bought it last night? What did he say you should have brought? Has it been 2 hours since she went to meet him? Did you stop him from telling her to leave? How many hours has it been since she got up? Didn't he have difficulty trying to fix the car? What kind of candy did he ask you to buy? Did he end up giving some of the candy to the kids? Did he feel like he could do it? Will you please tell her to come back later? Did you get the chance to ask him how he liked it? What was that TV program like? Haven't you told her you'd rather eat Chinese food? Did she make him wash the dishes? How often does she let you go out to see a movie? Didn't he say he enjoys cooking? Will she be able to finish doing it by tomorrow? Aren't they all about the same? Where did she end up taking the kids? When did she ask you if you wanted to go with her? Did it look like he was thrilled he could do it? How long ago did she tell you not to bring it? How often does she ask you to clean the house? Did he say he was set to leave? How many days a month has she got to take care of him? In how many hours did she ask you to bring it back? I couldn't help smiling. There was no use explaining it. All she decided to do was eat dessert. How did you like the dessert? After how many hours do you hope to finish working? When is the first time she told you not to send that? Did she tell you that was the most delicious cake? How many years has it been since you went back to visit her? There wasn't anything I could do but agree with him. She might as well not give it to him now. Who got her to practice? Who has got to practice? Who got to practice?